Welcome everyone to another trailer to film. This is where I take 3 scenes from the trailer and talk about its impact and if it holds up, conveying the same excitement in the film as it did the trailer. And here we're going to be talking about one of the most anticipated films of this year, and that is the Lego Movie 2, the second part. Well, some of you were anticipating this. Alright, so we're going to go into the second trailer of this film because it shows a bit more, gives you more of the good jokes within the trailer, and the story that you can identify with. Because you can see at the end of the first movie, that ending actually had some consequence, so that's what the second movie is going to explore. And for the most part, when it comes to this trailer, or the trailers in general, I actually kind of avoided them. And not because I thought that they were going to be bad, or the movie would be either. It was mostly because I felt like the movie was going to be good regardless of what trailer I saw. I'm going to see it, so I don't care. Regardless, from trailer to film, let's get into this. Getting into the first scene, which didn't quite reach out to me until after the film, was this.
Times have changed. You need to change with them. We have to be tough and battle ready.
Look, a shooting star, make a wish!
This scene where Wildstyle was telling Emmett that he needed to change because the times changed is kind of a relevant thing in this day and age. Your optimism and joy, feeling like everything's going to be okay, and we want to encourage the best out of people, even within inside ourselves. And I feel that that's much more difficult. And just being real with you guys and gals, I have found myself more like a pessimist for myself, but more of an optimist for others. I just like to make sure I am optimistic for other people's outcomes because on an objective viewpoint, you can encourage others to see differently than what they believe will happen if they don't want that outcome. I just want to help them and gain a different perspective. But it doesn't always work. If you're an optimistic, kind, and wonderful individual deemed by others, and if you believe it within yourself, then it's important to keep that in check. Sure, life gets in the way in many different ways, but you shouldn't harden because someone else tells you to. But you can see that Emmett sort of adapts to this advice from Wildstyle and Rex when he comes in, while still being oblivious.
I don't get it.
Second scene that stood out to me is...
Oh, the pain. It's getting so cold.
I've got nothing for this one. I just thought it was really cute. Those stars and hearts were undeniably cute and adorable. What? I have a soft spot for these cute things. And third and final scene I'll pick out is this.
Change my form to something else if this makes you uncomfortable. Hey guys.
No, go back. The horse was much more palatable.
This has a lot to do with our main villain, and I actually liked this villain considering what was going on in front of you and, in the story's sake, behind the scenes. Queen, whatever a wannabe, is literally giving us a song about how she's not the bad guy, and Wildstyle believes that that's like just kind of like a huge shout out to like, you are the villain. I am getting that vibe. You were literally telling us everything opposite to what you will be doing. It's like, yeah, you're the villain. But the story doesn't go as predictably as you may think. So as all stories go, this film was a nice follow-up to the first. It's got a great message, fun moments, catchy songs that literally know that they will be stuck inside your head. Sorta has the same running gags the first film does, so it slightly suffers from sequelitis, but it's in a very low degree. So when you hear people say like, oh, it's not as great as the first movie, I gotta have to just not really care about that type of criticism. I'm not looking for films to be as great as the first. If you have a chance to reach out and give people a new message over the first one that gave another great message, then I do believe that nothing has to be as great or better than the first. You are giving me your all nonetheless. It expands the world as we know it in this Lego universe, so I have to say this sort of reminds me of our modern day Toy Story. And for that, I liked the Lego Movie 2, the second part, and would own it on DVD. Kids will like it. Adults will too. Alright, so the Lego Movie, the second part, what did you think of it? I'd love to talk with you about it. If you have a second, I'd love to know your thoughts down below in the comments. Be kind, be reasonable, and let's talk. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here, I do movie and TV show reviews. Check those out if you're interested. Follow me on Twitter for updates and thoughts on various matters. Check out the description box if for more, and I hope you all have a fantastic and wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and